You know, I look at the entrance of Chaos Island and then I realized, why wasn't this Orthanthos Island? Or Kronos even. Hello everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Sonic X Shadow Generations. Last time we finished off Metal Overlord, the final boss of Sonic Heroes and the second boss of the game. And we also beat Chaos Island as well as Sonic and Shadow had their race between generations. However, considering the context of the story, technically speaking, Sonic won that race only because Shadow held back. The reason being is Shadow unfortunately had an unfair advantage of the Doom powers. Doom Spear would probably mess with Sonic completely. This time though, we're going to continue on and go into the next area where the boss gate is. Big warning! As soon as you go in there, there's going to be a new theme playing while we're in there. So I'll let be quiet and let you all listen to it. Alright, I've been quiet long enough. As you definitely heard, the area is incredibly creepy. Let's go to the gate itself. When going to the gate, of course, like last time you've opened and gone to any single gate in the game, more challenge gates open up. These challenge gates are only on Chaos Island right now. This is why I say outright you need to get all the challenge gates as well, because guess what? You need 4 keys, and you need to complete all of them to do it. So yeah, unlike Sonic Generations Normal, you have to complete all of them, no questions asked. Either way, I wanted to go in there and out so we can actually go back in there and out anytime we wish. But for that, though, let's go this way. Time your swing. Reached. 2 artworks, by the way. One of them is Black Arm Alien. This is concept art from Shadow the Hedgehog. And then finally, that would be Heroes concept art as well as draft art. Those artwork that you see before you is actually the ships from Shadow the Hedgehog. Bleh. Not Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Heroes, where you play through the game. I guess technically it could be Sonic Heroes. Well, whatever. Anyway, go all the way back down instead and get yourself the last music in this area. Sky Trips, nice. Now, on screen right now, I'm going to point something out. I tried to start recording this and I realized, oh shoot, I already got a little bit way through it. Unfortunately for me, one of those gears turned out to be one of that area, so it's on screen right now. Yeah, kind of a little annoyed at that, but at the same time, it was my own dang fault for not saving over another file, just in case. I usually save over the original recording, just so that way I have a backup in case I don't like the recording and have to redo it, because this game's autosave feature sucks. Regardless of that, though, I'm not going to skip to where the actual area is for the area when you get to the challenge acts, because I have to do one thing. First, get this. Then second, you go back in there and jump out of this and immediately go for these gun robots. Because guess what? There's actually a music CD down here and you want to grab. Death Ruins from Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, a lot of themes in that game. Although some are better left unsaid. I'm looking at you, Mad Matrix. I'm looking at you, Wesley. So, yeah, let's go back to where Chaos Island is. Ironically enough, you can actually make this jump if you really want to do it like this. I missed. I say that and then I flop. Good job, me. Okay, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna go. Not enough me talking and blabbing. Let's go to the first one. Crossover of Doomsmorph. Use the power of Doomorph to reach the goal in time. Doomorph, of course, you're going to need a master's ability to get all the keys. So let's go this way. Take a jump, hold down, swing all the way to the top, and you're good to go in the side path. This will allow you to skip the nonsensical section you don't need to deal with. Jump to get the first key. Very easy to get. So, a lot of the movement and momentum for this, anyway. Halfway swing. Get to the top. Very good. Next up, do the same thing as last time. Whoop. Oh, we got all of them. Nice. Oh, hey, look, 69. I succeeded in multiple ways in one. With that done, another one of those dang artworks show up for the music. As a music note. So this one's gonna be a pain. They circle around a lot in Chaos Island, and it shows. Anyway, it shows this way as well, so... Sonic Adventure 2 poster art. Well, rather artwork made for, well, promoting the game. So those promos arts you see in any other games. Anyway, Chaos Control Master level 3. Use the power of Chaos Control to reach the goal in time. This is the hardest one. I'm going to warn you right now. If you're not good at managing momentum and making sure you actually manage your movement right... What was I trying to say there? If you're not good to manage your movement right, you're going to have a hard time with this one. Because you will have to deal with the traction nonsense. When using Chaos Control and not moving that much, Shadow will actually pause for an animation. The downside is, you don't move, and you lose any form of momentum. Chaos Control here, and jump over this way, quickly. Hopefully we can get this one. Now let's get this way, slam onto the ground so in case you don't want to miss it. There we go, got the first key, and we're good. If you want to get this next fast ring, you can do that easily. Chaos Control here, and get to the next key. Yeah, very easy to get to. However, big warning with this Chaos Control nonsense. You do not have a checkpoint, so you have to go back to square one if you mess up. Chaos Control! Yeah, I'm not too concerned if I have to miss it. Anyway, jump a bit, and then that's Chaos Control. Good. Now, be careful and slow if you want to, because Chaos Control is in effect. No worries. Chaos Control again, so you have enough time, and get to the goal ring. Very easy. I failed horribly in the first recording. I failed at least 5 times if memory serves me correctly. Whatever the case, I got the first key. Well, I'm behind it. So it's gonna fly this way. Be careful and try to crash up to it. Come on. Ah! Bollocks. Don't worry, it's coming down. If you had Doom Morph, I'd recommend it because this is sucky to catch up to. You know what? I don't feel like playing fair. I'm just gonna go back to the neg check counts mode itself. Haha, fool. Yeah, if you're struggling to catch up to it, it's just better off to reset it so you don't have to worry about it too much. And Doom Morph. There we go. Good grief. More artwork from SA2. Anyway, back there we go. So let's get this first key. Great. Next area. And then jump in this one. Good. Now let's go here and get this next one. Gondola Master. Ride the floating and sinking gondolas to reach the goal in time. I don't like this mission in particular. Or rather, this challenge in particular. It kind of sucks. As you know, gondolas suck in this game, and it's true here. So getting all the dang keys for this one is a bit more annoying than you may think. The reason I say this is, well, they append to put them in locations that suck. Now this one goes things up and down, so go this way if you want to get your first key. Yeah, as you saw, I nearly missed it, so yeah, be careful. Alright, this way. Alright, this way, boosting. Alright, we're good. And we go this way, we're good. Jump this way, jump down, sink, let's sink a little bit, and jump that way you can keep yourself from getting spikes. Good. Now instead of doing normally, just activate it, and instead go this way. You want to air boost actually if you want to keep yourself going ahead of it. That way you can actually get to the top. And immediately get to the middle, and then do not go to the other side yet. You get this first last key, you're good. Now it's going to sink all the way to the bottom. There is going to be a moving spike ball, so be careful. Head all the way to the right if you want to avoid it. Now go back to the middle, and you'll be good to avoid the next set of spike balls. Good? Very good. We got to the end. Nice. S rank and everything else is gotten. So I'm going to warn you right now. You will not be able to get this challenge, this one, at all. It's a music note. For music. Now watch where it goes. Yeah. And you cannot get this until you get the last power. I'm not joking, by the way. So we have no choice but to ignore it. Destroy the cyclones. Destroy a set number of cyclones, and we just go in time. Cyclones are enemies that are typical from Sonic Frontiers. They were annoying, spiky, spinning enemies. You're going to be using Chaos Control a lot in this, by the way, because you're destroying a lot of enemies like this. Chaos Control will also negate their ability to defend themselves, so use it as much as possible. Human Spears are very good. Now stomp here. There you go. Freeze. Jump this way if you want to go the other pathway to get yourself to the next one and get the first key.
Alright.
There we go. There we go.
This
Got that?
is the ultimate my way.
Alright, kill 5 enemies, of course. Like last time, this way we're good. I don't even need to go up to them, actually. I can actually just avoid them. Good. We can actually get to the bottom end of the goal in time. We need to destroy everything.
Alright.
We already completed the 20 we needed, so we're all done. That is every challenge mission in the last island. And well, as well as the last stage. So, as a result of that, Chaos Island is now fully restored. Much to my dismay. Last key. 4th key is obtained. This one's a bit nicer, at least. Now, technically speaking, I can actually head to the boss if I so wish. It's honestly pretty easy to get to. So, let's go and get to the boss right after I get this one. I missed. Yeah, back here. Why are you not slowing down? Why is this thing going in so fast? Ah! You know what? I'm bitter. I'm very bitter. Get back here. Oh, you pain in the neck. Gotcha. Annoying. Also storyboard art. So, there are switches around the area similar to Sonic Frontiers, and it will cause things to be spawned in. For example, if I press this one... Yep, like Sonic Frontiers. Now, first thing I'm going to grab, of course, this key. Open up this one for art. Super Shadow artwork for, well, how you spread in the art for characters in 2D. Let's go to the next one and get this way. Unfortunately, there is 0 way to get that one key, of course, like I said before. And no matter what you say, like, oh, you can trick it out. I've tried that repeatedly. It has not worked once. By the way, do not do the other one. Just snap. And that's what happens if you don't have enough range. Sucks. However, I think we're going to go to where the boss is now. I'm not going to waste my time with that. Honestly, I don't want to waste my time with that at all. By the way, you can check to see if anyone has anything interesting to talk to, by the way. You're designed to be the ultimate life form, a living weapon. So if it's not... Okay, I already said
Unable to process.
So, yeah, it's before, and honestly, it's nothing too important, honestly. Still talking about Sonic and, well, his comparison. Now, I'm going to go after that balloon first, because, one, I need this.
Out of my way.
Get back here, Daryl Diary. 18 and 19. We're getting close to that diary being done. A few more to go. And before then, of course, let's head for the next area we need to go to. But first, go see here, and this way, but instead, just jump in there instead. It's honestly easier. Final Fortress. No concept from heroes, but at the same time, as you can plainly see. Alright, that's it. I'm going to go where the next area is, because guess what? You can actually go back the other way you came by just going through this well. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Alright, we're good, and going into this way. It is time to open this gate towards the final main boss of the game besides the final boss. All 4 keys are inserted, the turn is open, and the gate is now opening up. This boss is familiar to those who've played a game that has been erased from the timeline itself. Let's do this.
What is this? A seal of some sort?
the main antagonist of Sonic 06. This is Mephiles the Dark, created by Shadow's Shadow.
I will defeat you, and restore myself to the timeline.
He also is deleted from the timeline, so...
In darkness!
Mephiles is a character from Sonic 06 who was the actual first person who actually legitimately killed Sonic the Hedgehog. I am not joking about this. So, his fight is incredibly different.
The ultimate game of Shadow Tag!
Yep, you just have to chase him in your Doom mode and you're good. Anyway, mash the button first before anything else, and then slam him up. And throw him into a spear that's similar in vein to the Iblis ones. Mashing is a bit easier in order to get more damage off.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I will crush you all the same. What? Again!
Shadow has no memory of Mephiles. Very interesting when you think about it. Mash instead, but this time... Hiya! Second phase of the fight. Like a second phase in Mephiles' own game of Sonic 06, he creates copies of himself.
Raise the curtain on this macabre play.
Pillar is created out of nothing but darkness. Also, all the corruption that you see around the space itself is all Mephiles' fault. So, anyway, Doom Morph and jump this way. Now, these ones are going to be easy to get to the top and slam it multiple times and it's a copy. After you hit the last one, it's going to fall to the very bottom and transform into its true form.
Don't do me any favors.
Yeah, he's not exactly the prettiest looking guy, is he? So yeah, he's not exactly the prettiest looking guy, is he? Anyway, Doom Morph here and Chaos Control. Hit the center of the body and then hit it twice. It'll forcibly cause him to de-transform and give you more Chaos Control. Chaos Control here and slam him again while he's doing that. I'm truly disappointed. I thought it was going to be a better fight than that. Anyway, Chaos Snap Barrage. It's pretty much over at the end of this. I don't care.
There is no future for you. Ever.
Alright, we beat him and got an S rank. Nice. Mephiles the Dark has finally been defeated once again. Now he's still stuck in the void of time. The last Doom power is now collected. However, as we collected the last Doom gear, the Doom Black Moon itself is mutating even further.
Don't be frightened. The promised time is nigh upon us, Shadow. Soon, you will be mine.
Shadow will never serve you. He's nothing like you.
Gerald may have given him this unassuming form, but the blood of the Black Arms flows in his veins. He is a warrior, a destroyer.
Yes, the warrior that will destroy you.
I have learned from our last encounter. There will be no mistakes this time. Struggle all you want. You will be mine.
Professor, what do you think he means he learned from our last encounter?
I surmise you defeated him at some point in the future. He's grown a new body, and used the nebulous nature of time in white space to accelerate his plans for revenge.
He's right. No more mistakes. This time, I will crush every last one of them.
Shadow, no!
Maria?
It breaks my heart to see you so full of anger. This isn't who you are. Do you know why I named you Shadow? Because without light, there's only darkness. But a shadow will show you where to find the light. Do you understand? I don't want you to be driven by darkness. I want you to be happy. Stand in the light with peace in your heart.
So yeah, Black Doom has nearly gotten stronger and stronger as we've gotten stronger. And the last sealing device, which contains the last Doom power, is now capable of being unlocked. Also, some context about Mephiles itself. Mephiles the Dark was originally part of the being known as Solaris, a sun god. In the original Soliana, it was created and rather born of a white flame. However, constant experimentation from the Solianic king caused it to go completely mad and crazy. It essentially created two halves after it, unfortunately, it separated. One was Iblis, an ever-consuming flame that never dies. The other is Mephiles, its raw intellect. So, that is essentially Mephiles' character. After the events of 6, Iblis and Solaris were destroyed completely. They're gone from the timeline after Sonic blew it out the flame. However, also as you notice, Shadow doesn't remember a darn thing. This is actually very context-sensitive because guess what? The only ones that do remember anything about the events of Sonic 06 are Elise and Sonic. That's because they were there at that moment of time. Shadow was not, so as a result of that, his memory of Mephiles, of anything to do with it, is completely erased. This actually has context as well, but for now, let's talk to Gerald and Maria. So you've seen reasons you're not familiar with. I would expect that you've experienced places in the future. Time has very little meaning here. It is reasonable that you glimpse tomorrow as much as yesterday. Alright, Gerald, any more? You say you encountered a foe you don't remember? The damage done to the time stream may be stirring up echoes of past alternations. Oh, I studied time manipulation, but I am no expert on it. All I can offer you are my educated guesses. Yep, Mephiles is still alive. It seems my theory was correct and time can heal itself to a degree. So long as pivotal moments in history are restored, the rest will fall in equilibrium. Do what you must to stop Black Doom. Whatever ripples you create will be nothing in comparison to the evil he would bring. Yeah, any sort of changes too big will affect the entire timeline, but anything small, it won't matter too much.
No!
Shadow, I don't want you to listen to Black Doom. You may share his DNA, but he is not your true family. Your real family loves you and wants you to be safe and happy. That's us, Shadow, me and Grandfather. Please remember that. Very heartwarming. Since time has been different for you, do you remember our teacher? She was very strict, but I love learning new things from her. She liked my biology report on Chow very much. You really ought to catch up on your homework, you know. I don't think you ever turn in an assignment. Ooh, Chow's a bad student. Food on the Ark is okay, but I really miss the cooking on Earth. Before I got sick, I went to my family to Spagonia. The food there was amazing. Have you found a favorite food? All I've seen you have is coffee. Well, rather, Shadow has coffee beans, but we don't need to get into that one. So, a lot of characters do have last dialogues, and I will be going to each one of them before we activate the device. And in fact, I'll activate that device next episode. But for now, let's go to the next character, which is, of course, Omega. Omega has something to say after you've beat Mephiles.
Observation.
Black Arm's weaponry is organic in nature. That means they grow their firearms. Referencing Sonic Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow, you are part Black Arms. Therefore, I summarize you should be able to turn your hand into a gun. That'd be funny.
Observation.
Professor Gerald built the Eclipse Cannon. It is one of the mightiest weapons in history. He researched the alternate life form to cure all disease and preserve life. Data incompatible inquiry. What kind of man was he? Well, maybe you can talk to them right now. Although, that might give context a little too much to break the type screen because I don't know if Jiro wants to know what Eggman's been up to.
Observation.
Bactum is the central figure of the Black Arms. An entire alien race devoted to destruction and to conquest. Do not look at me like that. I admire their power, not them. I must prove I am more powerful by destroying them. Well, Omega, you do what you do. Before that, though, I need to get more diary pages because I see one hovering around and I want it. There we go. Page 20 and 21. We're getting close. Just a few more pages to go for that one. So let's go and talk to, well, Big the Cat. As well as see if I can find anything unique around the gears. And I want to get more machine parts to get at least 20.
No, Froggy doesn't talk. I just understand what he's thinking and feeling. He's so lively, he's always running off and getting us into trouble. Huh? How can we be sure I'm finding the same frog every time? I just know it in my heart.
He just knows and feels it.
How did I end up? How do I end up in so many adventures? Gee, I don't know. I prefer to relax and go fishing. When my friends are in trouble, I have to look out for them. Aren't you the same way?
Hey.
Hey, if it's alright, can you teach me how to use chaos control? It'd make fishing way easier if I could stop time. Actually, it might make it too easy. You know what? Never mind. I'm good.
It's so easy to just speak like Big, especially in SA1 Big, because literally I have only one comparison in my blasted head, and it's Patrick from SpongeBob. I guess maybe time. By the way, there is some more of the treasures as well as any more gears we're gonna grab, so let's go grab anything we can there. Rouge is the last one I'm gonna be going to. Well, okay. There we go. Music. Move the music, indeed. Cryptic Castle from Shadow the Hedgehog. If you take the villain path on the first route, you get this actual castle itself. I don't think I can make that. Well, that's saddening. Almost made it.
Alright.
Whatever, I'll just use this instead.
This
Chaos
is
control!
ultimate
Yeah, snap, boost, down, run!
Let's do
It's
this.
okay, I'll wait for them to respawn.
Freeze.
There we go.
Alright.
Artwork 20. Poster artwork for banners for Sonic Adventure 2. Anyway, there's also a teleportation location instead, so let's go and grab the teleporter. Chaos Control! Wrong one. Wrong Chaos Control area. Whoops. It's okay, I get more. So, let's go in this way and then get to Rouge and make her the last one. Honestly, I will take care of everything else side quest-wise at the end. Well, at the end in post-game, because honestly, getting collectibles and everything else done is more time-consuming and tedious, and I highly doubt anyone wants to watch me get all those collectibles at once. So, hanging out with Maria and Professor again, huh? Bleh. So, hanging out with Maria and Professor again, huh? You worked so hard to put your past behind you, and now, here it is, staring you in the face. Cheers this time with them, but don't forget, you moved on. You aren't the Shadow they knew from 50 years ago. Fair enough. So, just a thought, but we're in a kind of a hub between time periods, right? You think it'd be safe if I grabbed a few treasures while we're here? I took the treasure hunter. You know, before our high-tech security gets embedded. Then again, if I take them from the past, they don't exist to become valuable relics. Never mind. Correct me if I'm wrong, but did Omega seem happy to hear from me? Wait, were you two actually worried for my well-being? Oh, you boys are too sweet. The more you deny it, the more I believe it. Haha. Yep, he does care about Rouge and Omega. Honestly, people don't like it. Well, Zega doesn't exactly like having context to saying, oh, they actually care about each other. Well, Omega, honestly, it's 60-40 for him. I'm not even sure. But at the same time, it's just a matter of, well, what does he care about? So before we go there, I'm going to grab some more rings because something about this seems a bit odd and suspicious. Before that, of course, I'm going to go this way first because there actually is a way to get this way. This actually leads you to the second area to get to this pathway in case you need it. So, nothing else too much. Anyway, I think we're going to end this off right here. Next time on Sonic X Shadow Generations, it will be the finale, because next time, it is time to finally take on Black Doom and open the last power stealing device. See you all next time.